Good morning, everyone. My name is Mantu Kral, and today I'm going to talk about the endangered species of blue whales. First, I'm going to tell about their physical appearance and their physical habitat. The blue whales have acquired their name from the greater blue coloration. They are known to be the largest living animals on the planet. As for their physical appearance, they can grow taller than 100 feet, weigh as much as 30 elephants, and have a huge heart which weighs up to 400 pounds, which is roughly the size of a bumper car. Along with that, they have a huge appetite that can hold up to 2200 pounds of food in their stomach at a time. Also, another interesting fact about them is that even though considering that they're the largest animal on the planet and weigh so much, they can travel up to 20 miles per hour. Even though considering that the blue whales are an endangered species, they are still scattered around all over the world and can be found in parts of west coast of the United States, the northern part of the Indian Ocean, the southern hemisphere near Antarctica, and so on. They're usually found in high latitude waters and close to ice edge in summer. They generally migrate from middle to low latitudes in winter, although not all whales migrate each year. Some of the blue whales are regularly observed in the Gulf of California from December through March, as it is an important area for them for calving and nursing the species. Even though the blue whales are an endangered species, they are considered to be one of the most essential and keystone species of our oceans. They play a key role in maintaining a healthy ocean ecosystem through their defecation. When whales defecate, they drop loads of nutrients on topsoil of the ocean. This is a fundamental for the global nutrient cycle and the carbon cycle. Through this, they fertilize the microscopic phytoplankton upon which all sea life depends. Phytoplankton in turn helps mitigate, eliminate, and eliminate change by capturing carbon and produces more than half the world's oxygen. This interplay between whales, phytoplankton, and the atmosphere is the key to sustain a healthy environment and an ocean. Hence, we can conclude that they are an important part of the ocean and the world itself, and we should try our level best to prevent this endangering species from going extinct. Now that we know that whales are considered an important part of our ecosystem, the question arises, what are the circumstances that made this species become endangered? The blue whales became endangered in the 1970s. They were driven to extinction by commercial whaling in the 1800s and the early 1900s, as they were hunted and killed by the humans for their personal consumption of meat and blubber that can be turned into a type of oil which was important source of the industrial revolution at that time. The trend of commercial whaling industry began in the coastal regions in Spain and France and quickly spread throughout the world, as it was a very profitable business in terms of trade and resources. This eventually led to the endangering of the species and took them to the brink of extinction. Hence, we can say that the blue whale endangerment has adverse effects on the environment. Carbon increase in the environment has attributed to the endangerment of blue whales since the 1970s. The relationship between phytoplankton and the whales has been disrupted. It has been observed that a blue whale can consume 40 million krill per day. This is an indication of the negative impact on the aquatic ecosystem around it as it disrupts the food chain. To save the species, an international ban was planned on commercial hunting of blue whales in the 1986. Conservation efforts include reducing vessel strikes as collisions between whales and vessels often go unreported and can cause harm to the whale population. Efforts are being undertaken to reduce the noise pollution in the ocean as it disrupts the acoustic communication and hearing in the marine animals. We should definitely encourage the preservation efforts for blue whales. As discussed earlier, blue whales are an essential component of the aquatic system as their feces are an important source for nutrients for the ocean, which contributes to the global cycle of nutrients and carbon. There is no correct way of saying this. We believe that the preservation efforts that were taken can go up to a whole new level and can help save the species. I would like to conclude my speech by telling you all that in this speech I have mentioned about the physical appearance and the habitat of the blue whales. How are they important to our ecosystem and the ocean bodies, and what are the reasons that have been caused to make this species to the brink of extinction. Thank you, and I hope you like it.